This is going to be fun. Hello, everybody. My name is Drew Gillen.
I'm Zach Robert. Oh, sorry.
Co-founder and CEO of Abyiss.
And I'm Zach Robert. I'm the co-founder and CTO. Abyiss is a cryptocurrency and blockchain startup based out of Providence, Rhode Island. And we are working to make crypto as easy to use as a debit card.
Absolutely. So I'd like to start off first by thanking Cubic Labs for this opportunity. We really appreciate it. And I would also like to thank the audience members, too, for your time and attention. I'd like to start off, too, with a quick survey. Out of a show of hands, anyone in the audience who owns any cryptocurrency right now? Any Bitcoin, Ethereum? Quick show of hands here. Okay, great. Now, for everyone in the audience that does own crypto, how many of you have bought anything, either online or in person, with crypto in, say, the last month? Have you purchased anything with crypto? Okay. Got about a few people here. It's good to hear. Very interesting. Zach, I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, so we're here today to highlight a shift that is happening all around us, one that isn't so obvious unless you're paying close attention. In the next 7 or 8 minutes, you'll gain 3 key insights: an understanding of this threat, how to navigate it, and the alternatives available to you today. So, a quick question for the audience. How many of you guys have heard of CBDCs, central bank digital currencies? Great. Okay. Great. Okay. So, now, so for those of you who don't know what a CBDC is, it is a government-controlled digital currency. This allows the government to have complete and utter control over the entire financial system, which, there's a threat to this, and this threat is that it's under your own finances. The government has complete visibility into everything that you do. They can control your transactions, they can freeze your account at will, and they can track every single payment that you make. Now, we've seen, so this is financial censorship at its finest, and we've seen examples of this in the not-so-distant past, specifically in Canada, where the truckers who were defying the government, protesting their rollout of COVID regulations and requirements, they didn't like them. The response was freeze all of the truckers' bank accounts, cut them off from the financial system entirely, make them conform. And we see this also in China as well. China has, they're constantly censoring their population. And most notably, though, very quietly, right now, as we know it, the European Union is making a CBDC for the euro. So the euro is going completely digital. And this is in the wake of Visa and MasterCard having a complete monopoly over their payments ecosystem. These are both American companies. That scares them, so they're taking matters into their own hands. Now, you may be thinking, this is Canada, this is Europe, this is China, this isn't the United States. This doesn't affect me. Well, maybe not right now, but it's coming. And according to the United States Federal Reserve's own website, they are investigating the risks and benefits of a CBDC. So it's coming, whether we like it or not. It's not a matter of if, but when. And these bring an unprecedented government control. So the question is, how prepared are we for this shift, Drew?
Yeah, it's terrifying. Imagine the government saying who you can and cannot send money to, what you can and cannot buy. Right? This is what's being worked on right now, being researched globally throughout the world. We have countries like the United States, Europe, Australia, China, Brazil, either researching or actively implementing central bank digital currencies. On top of this, too, we have the BRICS Alliance, which is a group of countries that include Russia, China, India, Brazil, South Africa, and more, that are threatening the United States, and more importantly, the United States dollar. So, but there is hope. There is hope for this. A lot of you already know the answer to this problem, which is decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Mm-hmm. They provide us with privacy, control over our own funds, and most importantly, freedom. But right now, there are some problems with cryptocurrencies, specifically revolving around the payment space. Isn't that right, Zach?
That is right. So as it stands right now, 99.999% of businesses in the United States don't accept cryptocurrency for payment. That's for good reason. the infrastructure is severely lacking. It's complicated. There's no utility for crypto, so you can't. So if a merchant were to accept crypto for payment, that more than likely their employees would not like crypto for payment to get paid in, because they can't pay their rent, they can't buy groceries. There's nothing you can do with it. But we've found through our partner platform, and we very much believe in this, that 80% of local merchants around here are open to accepting cryptocurrency for payment if they don't have anything to do with the cryptocurrency whatsoever. They get dollars directly in their bank account.
Yes, so that is exactly what we're doing at Abyiss. We're building infrastructure that makes it easy for anyone to accept payments in crypto.
They don't want overhead. They don't want anything to do with it.
So,
it takes time from their day-to-day.
Yeah, so we give people the ability to accept payments in crypto, have it instantly converted to cash, and we do this by connecting bank accounts to digital wallets. We're helping build the infrastructure to make pay with crypto a reality. And we're doing this through our smart money routing algorithm, which sources liquidity from a variety of places, including decentralized exchanges, which allows us to support millions of cryptocurrencies and hundreds of blockchains. And this is active and live right now on our website, available through our APIs as well, so any business could integrate this into their ecosystem, essentially. Yep. In short, we're building the infrastructure that makes crypto as easy to use as a debit card.
So the market implications of this are global. It's huge. It's massive. There's 580 million, roughly, global crypto users. This is a global market. Anyone with an internet connection can access crypto. And of this, it's a conservative 60% of this market is open to payments, trades, swaps. And then of that, we're very ambitious here at Abyiss, but we over the next 10 years, we believe we can capture 15% of this market. That's 50 million users. That's a lot.
It's a global market.
It's a global market.
It's rapidly growing. As it stands today, we're confidently moving forward. We have a robust infrastructure that supports millions of currencies, hundreds of blockchains. We have a vast partner ecosystem. We're working with the likes of Circle, Kraken, Gemini, Amazon, Microsoft, 0x, and more. We have strong financial backers, too. We have investors such as Boost VC. Like Ian said earlier, we went through the Cubic Labs R&D program as well, which significantly helped us accelerate our development. So we are confidently moving forward, and we believe that the future is bright.
Yeah.
So if you're an investor and you find this interesting, you think crypto payments are interesting, you think it's important, please take a picture of this slide. Pull out your phones. My email is right there. I'd love to hear from you guys. We're actively raising money right now.
Any feedback, anything whatsoever would be great as well.
Yeah, we have several big contracts lined up, including the likes of crypto, credit card processing companies, layer 2 proof of concepts or layer 2 gaming blockchains, as well as several other clients. We're onboarding users every single day from globally around the world.
We need the capital to fulfill these contracts. That we don't have the resources right now.
So yeah, we're growing. We need your help. So if you are interested, please take a picture. And for the rest of you in the audience who may not be in a position to invest, take out your phone, scan this QR code. Please sign up on our website. Now. It's free. It takes 5 seconds. You can sign in with Google. And
right now, you can off-ramp your cryptocurrency on Abyiss.com. We just launched that beta last month, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think we have a few minutes left here. Does anyone have any questions?
During the origin story on the name, it's kind of a daunting name for what you're doing.
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we like Elon Musk. Elon Musk said this quote that very resonated with us, which is, starting a business is like chewing glass and staring into the abyss, which I viscerally felt and still feel to this day. It is not easy, but we do it anyways because we love it. So that's kind of where the name came from. It kind of resonated with us.
Yeah, we've been through multiple pivots, and this is the one that stuck.
Yeah.
So how difficult is it to get a Visa debit card to off-ramp with you guys? Because the only U.S. that I know is Coinbase. So I'm always curious why other companies aren't getting Visa debit cards attached to their
that's a great question. What we're seeing right now in the payment space is either they're taking this credit card route where they're loading their crypto onto a credit card, or they're just doing a wallet-to-wallet transfer. The friction that we've noticed with actually working with these credit cards is, one, it's very difficult to work with Visa and MasterCard. And two, you still have the fees associated that Visa and MasterCard charge. So you're looking anywhere from, say, 2 to 5% in some cases in fees that you would have to pay.
Maybe more.
Even more in some cases as well. So it's very expensive, and the friction is there, whereas it's significantly cheaper for me to send money directly peer-to-peer from my wallet to your wallet. It's faster, cheaper, more efficient as well.
How's it going, guys? My name's Calvin. Thank you for the startup pitch. All cryptos are pretty volatile outside of stablecoins. The largest cryptos are still very volatile.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that, if I wanted to, I would rarely ever want to pay ETH for something because I think that ETH price will go up in the future. Have you guys seen any development around giving a discount for you paying with a certain type of crypto, such as I can buy this product for $10 or I can buy it for $750 in Bitcoin because of some algorithm that says over the next 4 years it's likely that $750 will be worth $15?
That's a great question. So yeah, as it stands right now, we don't have big bank accounts to hold on to that. So most of the transactions just settled instantly. But that is a great idea.
It's also up to the business or the merchant accepting
Yes.
the payment as well. Like if you go to the gas station, in some cases you'll see if you pay with cash, you get a few cents off a gallon of gas, whereas if you pay with card, it's more expensive. What we find from talking to people is that the reason for that is, the credit card fees are more expensive. So if you pay with cash, they'll give you a discount. Like that could be the case in the future with crypto. Ultimately, we leave it on to the business to decide whether or not they would like to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, most businesses don't. We find that they don't want anything to do with it. It's
They
just
want the security
too
of the dollar.
complicated. They can't.
Yeah.
It'll come with time.
Any other questions, anyone?
Hello, yes, thank you. I just wanted to ask, what was the underlying technology that you're using to make the conversion? Is it just Circle's technology or using any other popular layer one?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we source liquidity from a variety of places, including decentralized exchanges. We use stablecoins as well as centralized exchanges too in some cases, which allows us to support millions of tokens. For example, any token listed on Uniswap, you could buy or sell for cash through us. So that is kind of the way that we route the funds. So we kind of stand on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, we use 2 stablecoin issuers, Circle and Gemini.
Yeah.
Hi guys, great pitch. I'm only asking this question because you just mentioned Uniswap. Have you seen or are you guys integrating Jupiter yet?
Jupiter Aggregator on Solana?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, we're very familiar with them. The big 3 ecosystems that we found right now is, of course, the EVM, Ethereum ecosystems, Solana, and then Cosmos. Those is what we've seen from the most demand from the community around, and people are very excited about these ecosystems. So we do have, plans to integrate with them on the roadmap. Yeah.
I guess, is the wallet that receives the payment belong to you, or does it belong to the business involved?
It belongs to the business, so it would be like a self-custody wallet, similar to a MetaMask wallet or a Coinbase wallet. The only time we take custody of the funds is when transmitting the money. So we reduced the amount of time that we have to touch the funds significantly, and we believe, that helps provide our customers a layer of comfort.
So
In most cases, a swap takes place on the client side, so the business would just receive U.S. dollars if they're.
So right, the end customer uses their wallet. They send it to a wallet owned by the end business or a wallet controlled by you guys, and then you wire or ACH funds to the end business.
The latter.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And are you being forced to do KYC?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. We're fully compliant. We take compliance very seriously.
That was the last 4 or 5 months was digging in the weeds in compliance. There's some good stuff there, but we have a
Compliance is fun.
we have a fine line of what we can and cannot do.
Awesome. Well, that's our time, guys. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.